We're a ASX-listed gold company in Australia with assets in Victoria. Some 500,000 ounces in our resource base. We have an operating mine called the A1 mine and have just opened our second mine near Maldon, and that's all feeding a central processing plant called Porcupine Flat, again very close to Maldon. Centennial is operating in Australia and we're very happy to be there as an Australian mining company. Geopolitical risk is low and we're very keen to continue doing that for some time. The assets that we have are all in Victoria, which is the southernmost state on the mainland of Australia. In fact, they're very close to Melbourne, which is the capital city of Victoria. The assets around Maldon are literally an hour and a half's drive from the CBD. And the assets up around A1 and across at Valhalla are only 150 to 170 kilometres outside of Melbourne, so very close to Melbourne. The assets that we have were actually discovered and were part of the original gold rush in Victoria in the 1860s, so it has a long history of mining Victoria, and indeed the A1 mine has had something like I think 650,000 ounces mined out of there in the last 150 years since it's been operating. So a long-term, well-established mining area with good credentials and a good history of mining. The company's achieved a lot in the last 12 months. It's been a transformative 12 months, in fact. There was a management change around 12 to 14 months ago. We've recently recruited all of our executive management team in Dr. John Clout, Peter Crooks as Chief Operating Officer and Gideon Chanson as our Financial Controller. So wonderful to have such a well-established and competent executive management team. But really the milestones have been around achieving production over the last 12 months. A1 mine, as I said previously, is a long history of mining, but that history of mining has been narrow vein, high grade air leg mining, so relatively small tonnages, albeit at a high grade. The step change that's happened and the paradigm shift for A1 has been developing long hole stopes. We opened up our first long hole stope about 9 months ago, and that's been providing ore for the mill for the last 9 months. Our second long hole stope we commenced literally in the last week or two. So it's been an incredibly exciting 12 months. We've moved from a development status into an operational status. We declared commercial production as of the 1st of July this year. And in addition to that, for the last 4 months we've been developing our second mine close to the mill at Maldon. The mine is called Union Hill. And we actually we reached the ore position there the last day of September. So that mine has gone through the development stage. We've now accessed the ore, and as of a week or so ago we started processing ore from Union Hill. So that's been the incredibly exciting thing that's been occurring over the last 12 months. The key messages really revolve around what a wonderful investment case A1 is. We have a market capitalisation at the moment of $12 million. We've just moved into production. We've declared commercial production. The March quarter and the June quarter were record quarters for us of 4,000 ounces and 5,000 ounces. Our target is to achieve 6,000 ounces a quarter, so we're very close to doing that. When we achieve that, we'll be generating something in the order of $1 million a month of free cash. In other words, over a 12-month period, some $12 million of free cash will be generated. Effectively, we're in the position where we are within reach. We can almost reach out and touch the position where we're generating a PE, something in the order of 1. Market capitalisation of 12 million and free cash flow of 12 million per annum. So that really is the key message for people and for investors. It's a great return. We will be generating dividends, we will be paying them, and it's just a wonderful opportunity. I've been in the mining industry for a long time, 35 years of experience. I've presented all over the world, literally, you name it, I've been there. I've done the conference circuit for years and years. and to a large extent I've become rather cynical about it. The only conference I went to last year was this one, and the only conference I'm going to this year is this one. I think by my actions it speaks volumes. It really is a well-organised conference. It's a great format. People that want to see you will come and see you and make an appointment to do that. People who don't won't, and that's fine. But you have an engaged person as soon as they walk into your booth. You have half an hour with them to put your case. They're knowledgeable, intelligent, well-informed investors. So frankly, I thoroughly recommend Mining 121.